This is a real interesting question. So this is music related, and I got asked, who was a better signing for said act? Was it Michael McDonald to the Doobie Brothers, or was it Johnny Gill to New Edition? Oh, this is a good one. Which one do I think was a better pickup? This is tough because they both fit in greatly. Michael McDonald had been doing session works and so on and so forth, but I hadn't really been acquainted with his solo career per se. What he got with the Doobie Brothers, he did the solo career after the fact, and that's when it emerged, And of course, as a songwriter and a vocalist and soulfulness, but I think being with the Doobie Brothers helped his career in terms of getting him to the next level because he was a strong front man. But it was a wonder that how that all worked out. It really fit in really good. And I think that it obviously propelled him, but it was a strong support within the context of the Doobie Brothers. So it was a win-win situation in that regard because he could hit with them, and of course the solo career turned out it can make wonders. So I thought that was a win-win. I thought, hey, he had the right voice and the right balance. So it was like he was in a balance, but he wasn't never going to be too big. His voice was, but it was soulful. However, it was going to have certain limitations because his vocals were so distinctive, but it didn't necessarily equate to a career. Now, try to understand what I just said because that's kind of how it was with his career. It never quite loaned itself to his voice and to what was captured with him, but it was something that kind of hit like that. So if you can understand what I just said, good luck. Then it makes sense to you. If not, then you just as confused as I was for saying it, but that's kind of how I looked at it. Now we get to Johnny Gill. Johnny Gill's situation was he did the solo career. He did do Perfect Combination with Stacey Lattisaw, so he did have a solo outing and a duet thing. But his problem was he sounded like a grown man trying to sound like a teenager. Most cats his age was trying to sound like Michael Jackson nasally. He was up here trying to sound like Teddy Pendergrass, and the material didn't quite work. And his persona was kind of corny, and he wasn't quite there yet. Took a while for it to fit, so he had to go to New Edition, get some seasoning, and to get it together in terms of crafting himself as a solo act. I really believe, and it did wonders. It did wonders. He replaced Bobby Brown in the group and working with Ralph and them, and it did wonders. He hit his mother love when he went on that debut out with that Johnny Gill record. D came through. Now the question is, who was the better pickup for both? Both of them needed in different ways, but I'm gonna say it did more.